La, la, la. La, la, la. She ready. Oh, just look at her glow. She ready. Yeah, she's standing up tall. Ready. Confident and bold. She ready. Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my Capricorns. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, Love Muffin. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of November. It may resonate and it may not. However, there are so many sweet souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So if the shoe does not fit, don't force it, okay? I want to let you know that. So my loves, we are going to go ahead and jump right into it because November for Capricorns, okay, is very intense, okay? Very intense. But I promise you, these intense emotions that you're feeling, Capricorn, they serve a purpose. And silence is bliss. Somebody needs to know that in the month of November, that silence is bliss. I feel like it's time for you to get quiet. There has been some things that maybe you have put off emotionally because I feel like you were really flowing in your logic mind, focused on your bills, your external world. And I feel like some of my Capricorns consciously and unconsciously have rejected their internal world, meaning your emotions. And in this Scorpio season is really bringing a lot of emotions, having you really come into balance with your emotions. And this can be very intense for some of my Capricorns. So I do want you to keep that in mind. As Capricorn, I feel like for you, the reason why it's intense, okay? You are going some places on an emotional level that you have really closed off, that you haven't allowed yourself to look at. For a lot of you, this is in love. For a lot of you, this is some kind of family structure. Also, when it comes to your finances and your abundance, we know that Capricorn naturally, you're all about a bag, just naturally. But I feel like for somebody, there's an easier way. And in the month of November, ways that you can really be about a bag, acquire a bag, and get the abundance that you desire more fulfillingly is going to be shown to you. Okay, so what I like to do before I get into our monthly spiritual guidances is I like to just go ahead and see what door is Capricorn going to be walking through in the month of November. Okay, and then I like to pull some cards and just see what else Spirit has for you. I kind of call this session like this is the appetizer before we get into the entree. So what I want to do is, Capricorn, go ahead and pull a card and see what is your I didn't even realize that my candle went out. Hold on, guys. Capricorns, I had to just relight my candle, and it's crazy. I've been doing readings and that hasn't been happening, but I really feel like it was meant to happen in Capricorn's reading because you're literally relighting the flame. The emotions that you deal with and look at, Capricorn, in the month of November is really going to help you find your that spark back. Put that spark back in your life on an emotional level, okay? So you can really experience fulfillment. So what we're going to do, Capricorn, is I'm going to go ahead and pull a card and see the overall theme of your life in the month of November. What is Capricorn's overall theme for their life in the month of November, Spirit? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, what's your overall theme for your life in the month of... Okay, let's see. I apologize, guys, if you hear any noise in the background, but I wanted to go ahead and get these out to you guys. Capricorn, so 3 cards felt wanted to come out, and usually I will only take one, but I'm being guided to take all 3 of these. Okay, and we'll start here. Okay, so it says the overall theme for some of my Capricorn's life in the month of November is: we must ask if our desires to feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and to boredom. So when I read this, Capricorn, the things that are unfolding in your life, okay, in the month of November, is really asking you to, check the motives. Okay. Why are you doing something? Why are you not doing something? Why are you not saying, not speaking up? Because somebody needs to use their voice. Somebody needs to speak up in a situation. I'm feeling like, what have you got complacent in? Okay. To please others. So sorry, Capricorn. I'm drinking tea. And also what I'm feeling, okay? Because one of the cards that because I did see it, and now when I just thought about it, it came to mind. But what are you letting wither away? What desire are you letting wither away, Capricorn? Out of fear of rejection, fear of success, fear of, others may not agree with it, fear that you won't be able to, complete it or do it, Capricorn. That's what I'm hearing right now. It says we must ask if our desires to feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and boredom. Complacency is written all over this card to me. This is all about action, and action, not only action, Capricorn, but what's best for you. Believe it or not, people like to feel like Capricorns are so like hard and, mean and self-centered. I've never met a Capricorn that's like that. Capricorns are very given. I like to, you have a hard shell, but for real, you're like cotton candy inside. Both of my sisters are Capricorns. I know what to do, how to get what I want out of them. They might yell, but I'm gonna get what I want because they have a beautiful, loving heart. You get what I'm saying? That's a Capricorn. And I feel like in the month of, November, you're being asked, what are you giving too much of, to the point that you don't have it to yourself to give. You're being asked to, pull back some and really focus on Capricorn, because I feel like with that, that's going to be, whatever you've been letting, dwell or happen, Capricorn, that's not of your highest good, or you've been letting things just get out of hand because, you don't want to say anything to anybody. And for some of you, when I just said that, I felt like kids too. I feel like home order is coming into structure. Next, Capricorn, the overall theme of your life in the month of November, we have: if taking action towards our dreams before the perfect conditions arise or before we receive permission is unreasonable or reckless, then we must be unreasonable and reckless. You know what that means? Somebody is waiting for the perfect opportunity. Somebody's waiting to, I get this. Somebody's saying, when I do this, when this happens, when that happens. And it's crazy for Capricorn to be a realist. You know that that's not real, but yet you're still flowing in that energy. You're still holding yourself back. I feel like to somebody, the divine is giving you beautiful ideas, beautiful things to be birthed from you. But I feel like you keep allowing it to like just pass and not act on it. So Spirit is saying you need to come into this energy in the month of November and really act on the desires of your heart. Spirit is saying, Capricorn, that you need to really come into this energy where you act upon the desires of your heart. Definitely make sure that you're feeding your solar plex, your confidence. I feel like there's a lack of self-love, that keeps you, keeps you as your own worst enemy. Like for whoever I'm channeling for, like you are the GOAT. I don't care what going on or whatever happened in your life or where you may be, but for real, you are the GOAT, but you're acting as if you're not. You're acting as if, you're not worthy of success. You're not worthy of love. Your opinion doesn't matter for somebody, And Spirit is trying to get you to see, like, go ahead, take action. Sometimes you don't need a reason, just go. You have the green light to go, Capricorn. So lastly, we do not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use time more effectively. I'm hearing let go of procrastination. If you've been wanting to do something, do it. If you want to start something, start it. If you want to go somewhere, go somewhere. And this is the energy that you're really being guided to come into in the month of November, and you're going to start taking those actions. That's what I'm seeing for my Capricorns. Seriously. Okay. So I want to just go ahead because, I just wanted to see, Spirit, what's the title about, for, Capricorn, because one of the things I just really came into, like, silent is bliss. Silence is bliss. And I feel like Spirit is saying that, Capricorn, because it's time for you to really come into a meditative state, really going within, turning within. And when you do that, okay, we have recovery here. We have recovery. All right. We have dissipating, letting your dreams and your visions and things that you want, just, talking about it, but not actually being about it. That's what I'm hearing. Capricorn, like you gotta, you gotta come into, where you take your own advice, where you listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, because you have the key here. You have the key to your recovery, but I feel like you're just not moving on it. Okay. And don't give up. I'm sorry, guys, about the glare, but don't give up from my ring light. You're right here. This story talks about a person who inspired to be an opera singer. And she was so good, and she was almost there putting in the work, but she felt like she just wasn't good enough. So she just, threw in her cape, and literally the show after, she would have won an award. Don't let that be you, Capricorn. Because somebody, the divine has given you amazing, gifts. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, with this, you're trying to manifest something, a better financial situation. For some of you, it's some kind of like stability. It could be in a home foundation. It could be within yourself. Your sacral chakra. Sacral chakras come up, inner child, your passions, maybe you're trying to kick an addiction, because I am seeing food come up for some of my Capricorns, or even like behaviors that keep you in that's not good for you. For some of you, I feel like it's physical, like depression, like coming out of depression is what I'm seeing, but Spirit is saying, keep going, keep walking that path. Okay. It's not over. It's not over. Needless to say, Spirit is urging you to keep going, Capricorn. Move on your dreams and the things that you want to create. You are the creator of your reality. Okay. You have the key to your recovery, and be patient. Be patient with yourself too. Because I feel like for some of you, you're breaking habits that you, in the month of November, that, has really plagued your life. I'm saying majority of your life of being in this existence. So, you're breaking out of those habits, opening up, Capricorn, and that can be intense. So Spirit is just saying, be patient with yourself. So as far as the doors my Capricorns are walking through in the month of November, this door actually came out first. I don't know how it got in the middle, but yeah, it's funny that it's there. So let's just see what happens. We have passage. It says spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Okay, so the month of November is a transformational time for you. You are really transmuting a lot of energy and emotions and things that you have really kept bottled up inside that you haven't been dealing with, and you're dealing with it. Okay. So to me, that screams the door of healing in the month of November, Capricorn. I know that it's intense. I know that it's like when it's never ending. I know that it's like, damn, if it's not one thing for somebody, I feel like it's another, that kind of mentality. But you're walking away from that in the month of November. Okay. By loving yourself, doing something nice for you. When's the last time you did something nice for you? When is the last time that you took yourself out? When's the last time that you showed yourself love, tender care, and affection? Do that for you, Capricorn. Okay? And then next we have the silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. So in the midst of silence, meditating, getting quiet, allowing yourself to feel these emotions, you're allowing them to come up and pass. Okay? And that's going to let go of doubt. That's going to let go of anything that has really kept you, Capricorn, from, being yourself or experiencing abundance in your life, in love, in career, finances, in your family, in your home life, because that's coming up from people. Home life too. But I feel like being that you're doing this, Capricorn, you're walking through the door of offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. Okay. So I feel like the more that you open yourself up and share your heart, share your mind, share what's going on inside of you, speaking up, not keeping it all in. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn, knowing that it comes from a place of love and not ego, you can't go wrong. And I feel like this is what you're learning, to come from a place of heart and not ego. Really, your heart chakra. Yeah, transformation, inspiration and transformation. Those are the doors that you're walking through in the month of November. A new perspective, a new understanding, divine change coming through for my Capricorns, which is so freaking beautiful. So let's just see what else Spirit wants Capricorn to know in the month of November. What would you like Capricorn to know right now, Spirit, in the month of November? Okay. Domestic harmony. Yeah, I'm telling you, in your home life, whatever's been out of balance is coming in balance, Capricorn. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to, doubt. Transformation, whatever got out of a whack or whatever you're going to need to get a hand on, Scorpio is here to balance that. So whatever comes up, deal with it. Don't stuff it down. Deal with it, okay? And it's bringing domestic harmony. Pride. Yeah, remember I told you shedding ego. Now I'm going to tell this is not for all of my Capricorns, but this is for some of my Capricorns. I feel like you're doing a lot of shadow work. Okay. You're really looking at how you show up in your life and people, how you treat people in your life. As I'm saying that, like that, the light went out again. Yeah. So I feel like for a while, for some of my Capricorns, not everybody, but you'll know if it's for you. I feel like you've really been operating out of a place of ego. Okay. And for some of you, I'm hearing that you need to connect with music again. It could be dancing, singing, or some kind of art, but connecting with music again. All right. It's really going to, for whatever reason, I feel like this is how you're going to transmute that energy. But I feel like a divine forgiveness is coming in. When you let down your ego, when you let down your pride and allow forgiveness to come in, I feel like this is something to do with family. Oop. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, wow. Yep. Look at these cards that fell, Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick it up. Look, guys, we have completion, ending something, a 9. Something's almost completed, but you got to drop your pride down. You have to be able to look and see how maybe you're not showing up so ideal, Capricorn. Okay, especially with some family situation. It could be with the father of your children, some kind of relationship, but I am feeling like children are involved, or a family, sister, brother, mother, like cousin, daughter, son, something. You got to look, completing a cycle. It's going to take you to open up and really be real with yourself and just see, you know what I'm saying, Capricorn? You got to be real with yourself. You can't hide. You can't heal what you hide. So I feel like healing, with you being honest and open, healing is coming, which was also, this is going to open a door of a rebirth. Okay, for you and your family, okay, and all parties involved is what I'm seeing. Okay, my love, so we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance, Capricorn. All right, my Capricorn, so now we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. If you are new to my channel, how I do my monthly spiritual guidance is right here, Capricorn, is going to be the things that you're going to be thinking about, or Spirit is going to be downloading, okay, into you in the month of November for you just to process. Because I feel like any of these things that you pay attention to, that you take action on, is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment in the month of November. Then over here is everything that my Capricorn needs to know about love. And as you can see, create space for new love. Okay, so it's a lot. I got the whole tea for you guys. And also right over here, my Capricorn, is anything that if you apply it to your life, it will bring you more fulfillment this month. And also the word that Spirit wants Capricorn to keep at the forefront of their mind before you act or react. Anytime you really hold this in a high place for everyone in any situation that is involved. The highest good for all involved will come out. Okay. I'm just like all over the place because I'm just so excited, Capricorn. I keep messing up on my words. But one of the things that I really want Capricorn to know in the month of November, that by you making a conscious decision to go within, to deal with these emotions, to heal, to transmute this energy, allowing these emotions to come out of you, Capricorn, and go to the light. Okay. It's going to bring about so much so much beautiful change in your life. Change beyond your wildest dreams, okay? And I want to let you know November, I don't know if you're familiar with Selena Gomez, but she has a song called Revival. That is my song. And I really feel like the month of November is your revival. Okay. Whatever was dead or whatever, died, it's a shedding and letting it go. And there's a great revival, a rebirth. Okay. Sparking your heart's desires, clearing out whatever it is that you need to clear out, getting organized in your home life, mental space, physically, on a spiritual level. Okay. So you can really have the desires of your heart or enjoy the desires of your heart. So the first thing that we're going to do is look and see what is going to be crowning you in the month of November. And the first thing that we got right out of, Spirit is really going to be downloading this onto you, Capricorn, that you have support and that you are not alone. Do not be afraid to reach out in the higher realm. Ask for what it is that you need. Okay, Spirit is there, your angels are there, but they cannot intervene unless you ask. That's this thing that we have when we come to earth. It's called free will. Okay, and they have to allow, and some of your guys just told me, for some of you, it's not that you're not asking, but you're asking for the wrong thing. Maybe you've been asking for signs to see if this is right for you. Maybe you need to ask, how do you go about it? How do I achieve it? How do I disconnect? What are the exact steps that I take? That's what they're saying. Your guides are asking you to change your question around. Okay, I feel like you've been asking signs like, if this is for me and I'm meant for this, will this happen? Your guys are like telling you yes. You see the signs and wonder. You get the butterflies. You see like whatever it is that you ask for, you see it, but you don't know how to tangibly go about it. So Spirit is saying ask for support, Capricorn. Then also for a lot of my babies, like I said, this is your revival. There is a welcoming the new, a new beginning, Capricorn. I feel like this butterfly, the darkness of this butterfly is standing out to me. And I feel like after you went in and did this shadow work, you are inviting a new life. After, I like a revival because after a revival, you know what I mean? A revival, there is a certain, a zest for life. I feel like everything is like magnetized. Okay, it's like you're living, but you're not just living. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not just existing, you're living. You get what I'm saying? Like there's not no you like when you are revived, like when something dies and then you come back to life, you are living on a whole nother scale, a whole nother level. So if you were living at a 10, you're living at 100. So Spirit really wants you to come into this new attitude. We also have the 1111 portal, and you guys are going to be having this reading out by then. But whenever it hits you, on that 1111 portal is so very important to us because it is truly a divine door. Okay, for change, for love, prosperity, for understanding. It is a revival. Okay. And the 1111 portal, Capricorn, is very special to you. This is a new life right here. For some of you, I feel like it's a physical place. You're actually going to be, if you've been thinking about moving, or wanting to like get into a higher vibrational place, or you just outgrown a place or a situation, yes, Capricorn, move. Take the new, take the offer, okay? That's what I'm saying. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be moving away to get in a new business opportunity out of whatever area you're in. It could be like a state over, 2 states over, a couple of states, but I see you moving, okay? Also, for some of you, you're being guided to volunteer. Volunteer your time. I feel like you're going to meet some amazing connections that's really going to give you, help you gain the experience that you need. And for someone, even if at work, if you volunteer to like do an extra shift or do something extra, it's going to really pay back to you in the long run, Capricorn. Okay. Also, what's going to be crowning my Capricorn is changing your mind, understanding that you are never stuck. Okay. And just because it was good for that season doesn't mean it's necessarily good for this season. So moving accordingly. Okay. That's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. being afraid of, don't be afraid to change your mind. For some of you are afraid to change your mind, but Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to change your mind. It's okay. Okay. And I see that for a lot of my Capricorn. I see you stepping into your power, stepping into your, confidence. You got an epiphany of some sort that, you know what, this is not what it is. And this is not what's going to continue. Okay. I'm really feeling that for some of my Capricorns. So that's going to be the things. Those are the things that are going to be crowning you, Capricorn. Of course, this is not the only thing that you're going to be thinking about. Okay. However, this is what's really going to be repeating itself on your mind. And I feel like these are the things that will bring you a lot of change or a lot of fulfillment for the better in the month of November. So what we're going to look at is love. Okay. Now, as you can see, we got two pals here. I did get two different energies. Okay. So just see which one is yours and what's for you. But this is for everybody. And it says create space for new love. And new is like emphasizes new love. Okay. New love. New love. Even if you're in a relationship and you're with a person, gaining a new perspective on love. This is what the frequency of, the energy or the frequency of love needs from you to get the most out of your relationships, be it single, together, married, it don't matter. There needs to be a new perspective. Okay. For some of you, there is a new love. Create space for a new love. Maybe, you haven't really been open to love due to past or just because that's not where you are right now. But for whatever reason, Spirit is saying create space for new love. Maybe you're going within, dealing with these insecurities and these things, or just situations in love, Capricorn, that you have just let get completely out of control. Okay. Completely out of control. And you're being guided to, go within, go within and create a space to define what you want love to feel like for you. What does it look like? Because we have new here. You got to do something new. You have to revamp your outlook on love is what I'm hearing, Capricorn. Because until you do, you're going to continue to get the same thing, even if you're with a partner, you have to realize this is what I realized about relationships. Like you get a car, okay, you buy it in 1999. We in 2019. Well, let's say that's an old ass car, but let's just say you might like a vintage car, but let's just say to 2000, you bought a brand new car in 2000. Okay. We're in 2019. If you don't maintenance the car, if you don't change the oil, if you don't talk about, do the interior, if you don't keep it clean, if you don't do these things, by the time we get to 2019, that car is going to be a hot mess. And I feel like for some of my Capricorns, maybe your outlook on love, since you were hurt, since you were scarred, since you were betrayed, or just because you're not willing to talk about it in your relationship. I feel like in order for your relationship to see fulfillment or to see movement, you got to go within and you got to find the courage to talk about some things that you're not willing or desiring to talk about. Okay. And that's with anybody. Okay. And even to my singles, it's time to go within and create space for new love, to be open and vulnerable for love. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So that's what love needs from you. And I know what the energy of love needs from you, Capricorn, in the month of November is a lot. Okay. But I promise you, it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment when you're willing to do this. But I feel like it's so intense, Capricorn, because you have been avoiding to address these topics or this issue or just your outlook on love. You haven't been wanting to go there, but I feel like it's definitely time to go there. Okay. It's definitely time to go there. If you want different, you got to do different. That's just what it is. Okay. Or you're going to get the same thing you got. So we're going to talk about this energy first and then do this energy. So for some of my love muffins, okay, my love muffin Capricorns, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. I'm going to move this over here. So we already looked at it. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. So that's what we got here. Coupled this with the Tower card, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this is what I'm seeing. Um, there is not an equal exchange in a relationship, okay? For my Capricorns, I feel like I'm going to take the scenarios I see, but I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's not an equal exchange here. I feel like it's imbalance. Maybe one person gives more than the other. You have to have the confidence, Capricorn, to look at that, because I feel like this person is very capable of giving. They are the king of pentacles. They have it to give, the love, the attention, the time, the affection. However, this person, they're a king, and just the energy, the aura that's just coming into, unless you tell them, unless you make it clear what it is that you desire out of a relationship, you want out of a relationship, they're not going to come forth. They're not. I feel like this person, this person is just used to getting their way. This person, probably like, I want to say suavemente, handsome, a kind of a person. But, I feel like when you make your demands and you state what it is that you want, okay, Capricorn, you have to, honor yourself. Because for some of you, I feel like you're being guided to free yourself and like speak up, take back control of your life, and speak your voice, and say what it is that you want out of this relationship. But for some of you, you are being guided to free yourself from this connection. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, but I feel like also for some of my singles, you're being guided to stay optimistic about your love life. Have faith, really flow in your confidence, okay? It's coming, but I feel like right now for some of my Capricorns, you got to go within and really just create space for new love. Maybe you're still holding on to old feelings or old old portrayals or a way of a relationship worked, or you're it's kind of outdated and it's time to bring it up to date, okay? And just let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You're having a tower moment. I feel like for some of my loves, you've been avoiding speaking up and about a love issue, a situation here. And now that you've done it, okay, you're kind of having a tower moment. But I want to clarify this control. I know we did the tower, but I want to really I feel like there's an inner fighting of, trying to make something happen, maybe you're like, I want to say like you wear the pants, male or female, like having to be in control all the time. I feel like that has gotten some of my Capricorns in just some unpleasant situations here. Okay. But I feel like that's about to change. Spirit is, if you do that, okay? If you let go of the control issues, if you, allow this tower moment to happen, I feel like you're going to be getting communication from a person that you desire, or someone's going to be coming in to communicate how they feel about you and how they want, how they want to be with you. So I feel like when you do that, the right, and for some of my Capricorns, learning how to communicate, whether it's you or this person, that didn't know how to communicate. Okay. Yeah, I think it's my Capricorn. You were just like really, really adamant, but I feel like that's going to be ending and victories coming in. Yeah. And it's going to take you out of sticky situations. Okay. Yeah. It's going to move away. For some, I feel like there was a third party involved. Yeah, with another three. Yeah. Let me see. I'm sorry about the dog. Oh my God. The dog barking, guys. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. Capricorn, it could have been you or another person. Energy is it could be, how it works. Because what I'm feeling like, somebody was cheating. I don't know if it was you, Capricorn, you cheated in the past. I don't really know. But you or them. It was just for some of my Capricorns, I feel like you just dealt with a cheater or something. Like, we got the Devil card here, the Three of Swords, because I feel like maybe, so many scenarios are popping up. I feel like because like maybe you have just, allowed things just to like get out of control just by not speaking up, saying what you wanted, just kind of going with the flow. But I'm hearing in the month of November, there's a time to change it. But it is going to take you to really stand in your power and be confident within yourself, Capricorn, to do this, okay? So let's just go ahead and see the other energy in love. Wow, guys, I'm so sorry. When I picked up all those cards, I thought like it came out. I wasn't paying attention that the cards, and it was crazy because I felt like, oh, this doesn't feel. It feels different, and it was different. But I don't know. Spirit always amazes me. Okay, so for my Capricorns, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask. Okay, in this relationship, so I feel like there is definitely a conversation needed. Okay, someone that you need, like if you're cross watching and you're trying to pick up on your partner, it could be if it's not you and it's them or whatever it is, but there's definitely with some deception. There's definitely has to be a heart to heart right here. Okay, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, and then we have express your love, and it's safe for you to love. Okay, so I feel like for some of my Capricorns, there could have been a person that really desired you, really wanted to build with you, really wanted to, go that way. But for whatever reason, and I'm really feeling like a male Capricorn, I'm not a masculine energy. For whatever reason, they were trying to build with you, but you just were not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you passed the golden ticket. Okay, but I feel like whatever's yours will never be lost, because we do have the Magician, or you could be the person that this Capricorn gave up on, and I feel like it's going to come back around. Okay, I feel like Capricorn, there were maybe some things that this person was holding on to, you or them, because the energy is very crossed. I feel like somebody's watching and see what's happening. So yeah, just take it. Whether it's you're trying to see what went wrong in the situation you're watching. Okay, 9 out of 10, this is this person's energy, that did that. Or if it's you and you're just trying to see, just take it how your intuition, because I didn't got really confused. But I feel like, letting go of this deception, letting go of this hurt is going to, stop ruining your relationships. Because I feel like some of my male Capricorns, I'm feeling a masculine energy, whether it's male or female. Like, you don't like to let nobody in, because you be damned if somebody's going to get one over you. And I feel like the cheating could have been in the past, just because you've been cheated on. And you was like, you know what? No one will ever get the time to play with my heart again. And you just like not for it. Okay. But there's a person that really was all about it. The passion, the chemistry, was, very in. But I feel like maybe this person was in and out, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was stable. But the only thing is you just wasn't feeling it. Like you were in like survival mode. Like, no, you just was not feeling it. Somebody was not feeling it. All right. So that's what I see in love, Capricorn. That's what's going on in love. Okay. All right. Sometimes when Spirit gives me like multiple situations, I'd be like, really? But you know what? Who am I to tell Spirit what's going on? Okay. So let's just see what information will bring you more fulfillment in the month of November. So we have veiled. And I feel like the more that you decide to take off the blindfolders, the more that you decide to really flow from your intuition, Capricorn, the more that you decide to like go beyond the veil, okay? A lot will be revealed to you. A lot, Capricorn. Okay? And just really understanding that you hold the key to your growth. You control it. You hold the key to your growth. And the more that you let these things die and have a death to ego, okay, the more fulfillment you will see in your life. And know that you are protected. Spirit wants you to know, Capricorn, you don't have to fear these changes that that are happening in your life, because they are divinely orchestrated. You don't have to be afraid. So the more that you realize that you are in control, that you have the keys to your recovery, Capricorn, the more fulfillment it's going to bring. And right here we have transformation and we have trust. Trust what is unfolding before your eyes, okay? Trust it. You don't have to question. And then I wasn't going to read this to you, because I just felt like, oh my God, but I'm being guided to do it. So it says, I am one with everyone on the planet. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the world. So all it truly takes is one person. Okay? You can heal it. You can move forward. You can cultivate it, Capricorn. So the word that Spirit wants Capricorn to keep at the forefront of their mind in the month of November, okay, before you act, before you react, if you think about this and bring it to the forefront, Capricorn, everyone involved in every situation, the highest good has to come, okay? And that word for you is light, my love. Yes, it's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Okay? Go in light, go in love. Seek the light in every situation. Find the beauty in every situation, and you cannot go wrong. All right, Capricorn. So I love you guys so freaking much. I do want to let you guys know that my birthday is December the 13th, and I went ahead and made an Amazon wish list with all the cards and just little cool things that I desire. Okay. If you are guided, or if you want to give me something for my birthday, you can definitely check out that list down below in the description box. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
Follow, she blazing.